Hey guys, me and Dave. It's 8/2 2023, so it's Saturday night. I am sitting here. I know you guys are getting on my case about drinking, but if I don't drink, I don't sleep. So don't blame me for that. Blame my attackers for that. Everyone's kind of getting on my case about that. Some family members and all that stuff, and and I tell them what's going on. I'm being honest about this with some of my family members. I'm telling them I'm being tortured with my sister and stuff like that. I'll text her. I'll be like, they're torturing me. They won't stop, all that stuff. And she won't text me back, and and stuff like that. So she is not in support of me. They kind of went with the people that are torturing me. I don't know if they're just scared or if they're being paid off or what the deal is, but they kind of. I get along with my family members, but they don't want to hear anything about me being tortured or anything like that. They just don't want to hear about it. They don't want to listen to it. Um, so everyone, reading your comments and everything else. So everyone's getting on my case about the drinking, but because I make a video and I get a buzz on and all this stuff. But um, if I don't if I don't drink, I don't sleep. They kept me up for 5 days in a row. I don't want to drink, you guys. I don't want to drink every night. I only have 4 drinks a night or 3 drinks a night. I don't want to drink. That's the thing. I'm spending over $100 a month in booze because they're making me drink because they won't let me sleep. So they will try to turn you into something you're not. I don't have an addictive personality or anything like that, so I can, I can stop anytime. I don't want to drink. But like I say, they're gonna keep you up all night long if you don't. So it's a lose lose for me. Just like this whole program is a lose lose for me. No matter what I do, they're gonna nail me, they're gonna hit me, they're gonna torture me, and they're gonna do it in all kinds of different ways and everything else. Um, I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to survive the best I can. I got a decent income coming in every month and all that stuff, and I'm able to pay my bills and able to have a little extra money, and all that stuff, and um, I'm able to do what I need to do all month long to survive. If I do run out of money and towards the end of the month or whatever, a week or 5 days before I get paid, they will they'll keep me up for 5 days. I've last month I was up for 5 days, and they did not let me sleep. Now last weekend I got tortured. They were making me throw up. I threw up 13 hours a day, or 13 hours on Sunday and 6 hours on Saturday, and all this stuff. I went to the doctor on Tuesday, doing a little research and all that stuff, throwing up and having diarrhea and stuff like that all the time. Um, Takes your potassium, makes your potassium really low, dangerously low, where you're gonna faint, you're gonna feel fatigued, you're gonna feel weak, you're gonna feel all these problems, and that's where my potassium is, from throwing up all the time. Um, so they gave me potassium supplements or pills I gotta take once a day. The first 2 days I had to take 2 pills a day, and then now I take 1 pill a day for potassium. And then now I have to go in on Tuesday again. They wanted to recheck my blood on Tuesday to see where I'm at with the potassium and all this stuff. Um, when you're throwing up all the time, you guys, you're throwing up all day long for 6, 7, 8 hours, 13 hours. You're throwing up. And I told these guys, I said, you're gonna make me sick. You're gonna make me sick, and I'm gonna end up in the hospital. I'm gonna end up in the hospital. And that's the simple truth of it, is that I'm gonna end up in the hospital if they keep on making me throw up. Um, they're still messing with my stomach, but they're not making me throw up. They're still making it upset. They're making it turn. They're making me have like cold sweats almost. They're still messing with me. Not too bad today, but they did kind of hit me. I'm like, what are you gonna do? You gonna make me throw up? You gonna make me throw up? I throw up. I go to the hospital. So if they make me throw up one time, I'm going to the hospital. So my relative is off this weekend. So if they make me throw up tomorrow, I'll just have her drop me off at the ER, and I'll go in there. And then if they don't admit me, um, then I'll have her come pick me up. They gave me anti-nausea pills. They do nothing. I spent $20 on those pills. They do nothing. This guy's costing me so much money out of pocket that for pills that I don't need, um, and doctor's appointments I don't need, and all this stuff. They're costing me thousands of dollars out of pocket. They're costing my insurance tens of thousands of dollars from running to the hospital all the time and all this stuff. They're costing everyone a lot of money and a lot of trouble. It's a lot of work. When you feel weak and you don't eat for 2 days, and you don't eat for a day or two, and you're weak and you're fatigued and all this stuff, and you go to the hospital, they make you go to the hospital for help. Um, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You have to check in. You have to wait for your appointment. You have to wait for them to come and get you, and all this stuff. It's a lot of waiting around. It's a lot of work, and they're in the meantime they're making your stomach feel like you're gonna throw up and all this stuff. Um, these people don't give a shit. They don't give a shit, you guys. They don't give a shit about nothing. They don't care about nothing. So the good thing is that I had my doctor's appointment on Tuesday. I didn't throw up on Monday, Tuesday. I haven't thrown up. Tomorrow will be a week. Okay, now they could hit me tomorrow, you guys. They could hit me tomorrow and send me to the hospital. I'm not ruling that out. I'm expecting it. He could hit me Tuesday and Wednesday, like every other Tuesday and Wednesday, like he's been doing. Um, now I have to go in Tuesday for blood work. They want to see where the potassium levels are and stuff like that. So, um, this is a lot of money, you guys. We're spending a lot of money. This guy is sending me to the hospital all the time. I went to the doctor 3 times because of what I've been throwing up, and nobody. They don't know what to do. They're involved. They don't know what to do. Now it's time to get real. It's time to be honest. It's time to be honest about this stuff, because it is an unexplained health attack. You're being tortured with direct energy weapons. It's time to get real, because it doesn't make any sense. Why am I throwing up every other Tuesday and Wednesday? Why am I throwing up every other weekend? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And in their heads, they know what's going on because they get to them, and just like when I told my nurse practitioner, I'm being tortured with direct energy weapons, and somebody's doing this to me. She didn't say anything. And then I said it again. I said, I think somebody's doing this to me. It doesn't make any sense why you're throwing up every other week, and she didn't say anything. Okay. Now she wants to do a CAT scan, but the hospital didn't get a hold of me, so I don't know if she's going to do that or not. It did stop right now. It did stop right now. I shouldn't say that because they'll probably nail me. If they nail me, they nail me. I will be going down to the hospital. So I mean, I hope they nail me, because I will go to the hospital. We'll get the big dogs involved, and I'll go to the hospital and they make them stop. So if that's what this guy wants to do, then that's what we'll do. He's not hurting me either way. He's hurting my health, and this is proof that I'm being hurt, and these are unexplained health attacks that are happening to me and stuff. So, if he sends me to the hospital, then we'll go. We'll go. He makes me throw up, we're going right to the hospital, and I'm gonna tell him I can't stop throwing up. And then I'll tell the doctor, I'm sick of playing their games. I'm sick of pretending I'm gonna have mental illness and all this stuff. I'm gonna tell the doctor, you know, that I think I'm being hit with directed energy weapons, and they're making me throw up every other week. This doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So they could do a CAT scan, put a tube down my throat. They could do, you know, all this stuff, and they could find a real problem. The thing is, they could find a real problem, and they'll do blood work when I get there, and they might admit me for a couple days and do all this stuff. Um, when you're violently throwing up 13 hours a day or 6, 7, 8 hours a day, it's not for a half hour, it's not for an hour, it's 6, 7, 8 hours a day, 13 hours a day on Sunday, and all this stuff. This guy's they're crazy. They're crazy. And the contractors don't stop them. So they want the worst for me. They want the very worst for me. My only hope is if an agency steps in. If an agency steps in and says, "Knock it off, dipshit," you know, um, then maybe I'll get a break. But that's what's going on with me, you guys. Sorry to slurring and stuff like that on the last video. They kind of force you to drink. They do it. If you don't drink, you don't sleep. That's in my case. So I'm spending money on booze and tobacco, and a couple $100 a month on this stuff, because if you don't drink, you don't sleep. I gotta get some sleep, you guys. I gotta get some sleep. I can't be up for 5 days in a row. You you can't do that. You're gonna get sick and run down and all this stuff. And this is what they forced me to do, um, in my program. So anyway, that's it with me, you guys. Thanks for the comments. I'm gonna cut this off. I hope you guys do well, and I'll talk to you guys later.